Good Saturday morning, everybody. It's me, Trevor Thompson, the self-appointed Looney Tunes critic, and this cartoon is it's a one-off in a lot of ways. This morning we're watching You Ought to Be in Pictures, and it's really unique because it uses live action. I wouldn't say it uses actors. I would not say it uses actors, and that's mainly because they're using the staff at Leon Schlesinger Productions here. This is really nice. You get to actually see what the studio looked like, what Leon's place looked like. And that animator there, I don't know who that is, but I remember when I looked it up, I didn't know who it was, so he may as well be dead. You know what? He is dead, Trevor. Why don't you start the commentary on that note? I will also... There goes Chuck Jones and Bob Clampett and a couple other people in the crowd were there. I want to say kudos to Mr. Sean McBee, who is not with us for this commentary. He's my video wrangler on these things, and I'm very happy that he did not select to get us the colorized version of this cartoon. If you've seen the colorized version of this cartoon, you know what I'm talking about. You know it looks like crap. It looks too bronze. So but anyway, this is supposed to be live action. It's really just photo backgrounds. Like that sign there, Mr. Schlesinger in private, it's not, that's actually painted by the background people. It didn't actually say that. I mean, in that font, in that niceness there. But all these backgrounds are photographs with the cells being painted on top. You'll notice a difference when they cut to shots. Like here's the shot of Leon. That's filmed. And it also needs to be stated, too, that they didn't have any sound equipment for this. They didn't have the budget to record sound. So when you see Leon talking here, he really is the producer of all these cartoons, and he actually had to sit there and mime and revoice himself and it's tough to do. So that's why everybody else who speaks in this is Mel Blanc.
Sure you know what you're doing?
Yes.
Well, if you say so, I'll tear up your contract, if that's what you want.
As you can see, the sync is kind of bad.
Well, if that's the way you feel about it, it's all right with me.
But now, when they go to a shot here where it's both of them, look how the background in Porky is kind of, you know, off, right? That's because the background is filmed. It's not a still picture, you know. And it's not treated like a normal piece of animation, but... like this stuff here. I get very, you know, nostalgic for this shot right here because that, see that school back in the background there? That school is still there, and I have gone to that little spot there to see the, what the place looks like, and it's so surreal, you know. It's still there. Everything's all there, right there on Sunset. That is Mike Maltese, the, legendary storyman extraordinaire. Chuck Jones's best storyman. I love this sequence.
Why, I'm the Porky Pig.
Oh, so you're Porky Pig. And you want to go in there. And you want me to be a nice guy and let you go in there.
So I can lose my job.
We should also say that...
I'm not a nice guy. And I'm not going to let you in.
Mel Blanc did a really good job of overdubbing Mike's mouth movements here. Because you think you have to give a performance, but you also have to get the mouth movements right. So you kind of have to mimic the pre-existing performance. And Mike Maltese, with all due respect, is not going to outperform Mel Blanc. So... There's a lot of magic being done in this. The The thing that other people, the thing that you really need to mention about this cartoon, he said to himself, is that it happened as a result of Friz Freeling going over to MGM. He thought he was going to make more money over there, directing a series called The Captain and the Kids, which was MGM got the rights to it, and it was going to be, that's Gary Chiniquy, by the way. That's Harry Binder, and that's Paul Marin. Those guys right there. But there was a comic strip back in the day when this was out called The Katzenjammer Kids. And MGM had acquired the rights, and they were going to do a series of it called The Captain and the Kids. And Friz hated it. So he begged, much in the way that Porky does here in the cartoon. He begged Leon Schlesinger. Look at that. Look how great that is. Can you believe that? It's 1940. 1940, they were able to pull off something that convincing with, humans and tunes interacting. I remember I was first made aware of this, actually, this cartoon, not just from watching TV, but from seeing Who Framed Roger Rabbit, being obsessed with that in the 80s, and seeing this this special that CBS aired called Roger Rabbit and the Secrets of Toontown. And so they used a lot of clips of this cartoon when talking about the history of combining live action and animation, much like in this shot right here. See how different Daffy looks in the shot where it's animation and a photographic background like this versus when he's standing right next to Leon in a filmed shot? Do you see that? I'm glad that you see that. But yeah, and this is all real. This is Leon Schlesinger's actual office. I would give anything to be allowed, because this is not the Warner Brothers that is there now. If you go to Burbank and you visit that studio, this is not the same Warner Brothers studio. What is now KTMA on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood is what used to be this area, what used to be Warner Brothers. And so there's no door where that door that you saw them at earlier was. In fact, and this is Sunset Boulevard right here. This was shot. This piece of footage actually was, I believe, taken, not shot for this cartoon, but taken for another movie. But it just happens to be Sunset just up the road from where this shot is, and that door is not there anymore. Those windows aren't there anymore, and it's a shame because I would love to be able to poke around in what remains in this building and see if there's any way to spot, what rooms that we can see in this cartoon, because the only thing that's there now is the stuff we see here with the school and the front door. All that stuff, by the way, is on the corner of Sunset Boulevard and Van Nuys. So, in Hollywood. So, yeah, look it up on Google Maps. It's you can actually see that shot of where Porky's car was, sitting right in front there.
Okay, Porky. I knew you'd come back. About that contract, I didn't tear it up.
What a ham. What a ham Leon Schlesinger is. Do you see what I did there? And the reason why it's a Porky cartoon is because, for reasons unknown, Leon Schlesinger loved Porky. So, just to really, nail the point home, to bring the point home, hey, Leon, this thing that I'm thanking you for and having you be in, it's a Porky cartoon.
Carbo.
All right, everybody. Porky is back and all is well, and we'll see you next week.